As I'm speaking right now, there is a serious problem in Bed Wars, as you can tell by the title of this video, and I'm on an old playlist because I am. However, basically what I want to talk about is the Bed Wars leaderboards. Yes, that's something I always talk about, and we're going to be talking about that again, and about how there's something pretty terrible happening on it. So basically, as you can see, I'm playing not solos, I'm playing 4v4 Bed Wars, and that's basically what we're going to talk about. Why 4v4 should not be a mode, because basically 4v4s, there's thing is, it's so easy to win. Basically people can win a game in 30 seconds to 1 minute if they're in a really amazing party, and that's what some people are doing. They're just playing 4v4s for 5-6 hours a day, getting hundreds of wins, and eventually the thing is 4v4 counts towards the lifetime leaderboard, and because of that, people who I'm not going to name are just grinding 4v4, and they're, because of that, getting onto the lifetime leaderboards, and eventually they will take over the lifetime leaderboards unless Hypixel removes 4v4 from counting towards wins. As you can see, I just won that quickly, probably because they all disconnected. However, I still won. But basically 4v4, you can play it, you can win really fast, and there's some people who won over 600 games of 4v4 in one single day. And they can do that winning every single game because 4v4 is that easy. Why is it that easy? Because it's basically 4s, but with only 2 teams. I have no idea why that is a game mode and why that is included in the main pool of game modes. It really shouldn't be. Because it's like having 1v1 as a Bed Wars game mode, and then you have solos, which is 1v, which is basically 8 teams of 1. And this isn't an issue that I'm just speaking alone about. There's a lot of people who really are pushing for 4v4 to be removed from counting towards overall wins. For example, one of the major people who are advocates for getting 4v4 removed from counting towards wins is None Left. She, for over a year now, has been pushing on the forums for Hypixel to remove 4v4, and the thing is, she has contacts with Hypixel admins and even Simon at one point, and even aside from all of that, they still have kept 4v4 as a game mode, and it makes no sense. Basically 4v4 was added as a game mode after the Bed Wars tournament in 2019, which was a 4v4 tournament, and they included it as a main game mode, and eventually people started exploiting it since they realized how quickly you could win and how easily you could win. So now that we talked about the problem about 4v4, we're going to now discuss the solutions to this problem. Obviously, we can't just remove all the people's wins in 4v4 since people have spent a lot of time on it, and that would be unfair from Hypixel to remove. They've created a problem, and now they can't just get rid of it. They will have to create some sort of compromise between the players who main 4v4 as well as the general leaderboard itself. And I will start going over a few of the solutions discussed by solutions that I like, solutions that a lot of people such as None Left, as I was talking about, have talked about and have found to be a decent compromise between the two sides of the story, between being fair for the leaderboards and of course fair for the players who've played 4v4 for such a long time. This is obviously an area where there will be a lot of debate, so this is where I encourage all of you guys to put your suggestions down in the comments, since obviously it'll be great to hear your input as well. Since this is such a controversial topic, it'd be great to hear what you guys think about it. One of the main, solutions to this problem, as a lot of people have suggested, is taking out the wins people have earned from 4v4. Say for an example, player A has 10,000 overall wins, 5,000 from solo and 5,000 from 4v4. We, as one of the big suggestions, is to take away the 5,000 from 4v4, so the overall win count will only show us 400, however, make a separate category on the leaderboard for 4v4. This way, while they'll only have 5,000 overall wins, their 5,000 4v4 wins could show on the 4v4 leaderboard. An extension of this idea is to create a completely new game mode for Bed Wars, Bed Wars Duels, which has been something that has been suggested and requested for a long time, even before 4v4. Obviously with 4v4 you could have extensions such as 3v3s, 2v2s and 1v1s, and this could also extend into and help the popular ranked Bed Wars community, since 1v1s, 4v4s are things that are very popular among them. They could also make this cross compatible with other game mode maps, so you could play 4v4s on 1v1 maps or something like that. it'll be great for the leaderboards, the 4v4 players, and it will also help the communities with the ranked bed wars and all of those associated people. Another less radical, I guess, idea would be to look at our old player example, and instead of having all the 4v4 wins removed, they would keep their 10,000. However, any further 4v4 wins would not count, and then obviously we could have that separate section on the leaderboard for them, and then you can incorporate Bed Wars duels as well. The only difference with this suggestion would be that the wins that they've already accumulated from playing 4v4 would count. However, there would be some things with Hypixel where they'd have to format it because only some of the 4v4 wins would count, so it could be a bit of a organization issue. However, personally, I think this could also be a decent option. So I hope you found the whole topic interesting. Please tell me your thoughts of the topic in the comment section below. There's obviously the group of people that would think it's better just not to do anything about it, but obviously this is not really accounting for the leaderboarders who have put so much hard work into being on the leaderboard. However, they're just being passed by people who are playing a game of that, one, is not fair, and two, is not really fun for them, and just getting on the leaderboard so easily and eventually passing them. The only option for them would be to play 4v4 a lot. However, this takes away, in my opinion, would take away a lot of the fun of playing the game the way you want to, and it's such an unbalanced mode to play with. I feel it shouldn't even be a Bed Wars mode in general, since it does not make sense. When there's a mode like 4v4, it makes no sense to either have a 4v4 game mode. It would make sense to either have a 4v4 game mode where there's only 2 teams. A lot of leaderboard players are at risk of being knocked off the leaderboard because of this, and the trouble is there's a lot of people who are running 4v4. Eventually it could turn out that the Bed Wars wins leaderboard specifically is just a lot of people are just playing 4v4. This could obviously demotivate people from playing a lot of the game, which is a negative thing for Hypixel in general. So I really do not see any reason for Hypixel not to take action about this. It really is not helping them by keeping 4v4 in any way possible, and it's certainly not helping the player base. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed listening to what I'm talking about in this video. For the rest of the video, I guess I'll continue playing this game. You can just enjoy the relaxing sounds of keyboard sounds of my gameplay. I'm not going to be speaking. However, you can feel free to click off from here onwards. If you want to watch more videos like this where I talk about issues with Bed Wars, I made one just about sniping, but also about how Mojang's new update could help the problem a lot. So if you want to watch that, the link will be in the description. It's about how Mojang's new update will affect Bed Wars snipers, and I also talk about Bed Wars snipers in general. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, make sure to comment your thoughts about the situation. That's what I'm more interested in. And of course, if you agreed with me, you can also give me a nice like. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.